Bless up my Jamaican friends, family, and people. I am doing this video today because I want my Jamaican people to be safe and be cognizant of the fact that there are diseases that are out there that normally breaks out in this crisis. So across Jamaica in the Caribbean, there are diseases that tends to rise up after flood and heavy rains. These diseases are leptospirosis, gastroenteritis, and dengue fever, which can all be deadly diseases. Today, I want to remind you of the causes, how to prevent them, and some regular home remedies to keep us strong in this time. Leptospirosis is spread by rat urine in floodwater, soil, or food. So we have to be vigilant as to how we're taking care of our food now more than ever. The symptoms are high fever, red eyes, muscle pain, vomiting, diarrhea, jaundice. Any of these signs or symptoms, we need to see a health professional. Prevention is to make sure you're avoiding flood water and wear boots, gloves, control rats around you, and wash hands and food properly and frequently. And you want to ensure that even in the crisis, if you should come down with these diseases, you're resting properly and you are getting hydrated. And you can do that by drinking lots of water, herbal teas like peppermint or ginger to ease the fever and muscle cramps. For gastroenteritis, which is a stomach flu, causes are eating or drinking contaminated food or water, spread viruses like neuroviruses or bacteria like E. coli. For leptospirosis, they are different signs and symptoms like diarrhea, vomiting, stomach cramps, fever, and dehydration. To prevent this, you want to make sure you are washing your hands regularly, you're boiling your water, or use bottled water. Keep kitchen clean and separate raw meat from fresh foods. I know it's kind of difficult to get done in this time, but it can be done. So let us be vigilant. For this one, we also can drink ginger tea if we become nauseated, chamomile tea to calm your stomach cramps. And for the final disease is dengue fever. And the cause of this is you get bites from the Egyptian tile mosquito that normally carries the dengue virus. Symptoms are high fever, rash, pain behind eyes, joints, and muscle pain. Severe cases can cause bleeding and organ damage. To prevent this, you want to clear standing water from your yard if you can. It's difficult in this time. Make sure that old tires and buckets, you try to drain the water out of those. Use mosquito repellents and sleep under nets, which I know it's difficult. Some people lost their homes, and they can't even find where their stuff are, much less to find a net to sleep under. But we have an old herb in Jamaica that will help us to repel mosquito, which is the fever grass. The right name is lemongrass, but we call it fever grass in Jamaica. That's a good repellent for insects. Wear long sleeves in the evenings if you can. Drink coconut water to keep yourself hydrated if you should come down with this disease, and get rest. So, people, even though the storm has passed, Jamaica is still not out of the woods. We have a long road to recovery. I know that we're going to recover, but it's going to take effort, patience, working together, strengthening each other, be our brothers and sisters keeper, help wherever we can. Sometimes we want to help, but we're not able to help. And so a word of encouragement will do at times. And just keep that Jamaican spirit up. And one day we will recover from this. We will rebuild stronger. We are a people of resilience. And it doesn't matter what people say, we know that we're going to come back from this. I know it's a difficult time right now. People have lost their homes, and not just their homes. They have lost their livelihood. They have lost everything. And it seems like the pieces will never be able to come back. Of course, they're not going to come back today or tomorrow, but I'm sure years to come we will rebuild. And after rebuilding, Hurricane Melissa will be a part of our history. And so let us keep fighting. Shout out to those YouTubers. I have seen storms in Jamaica. I've seen hurricane rather, Gilbert, and I've seen Hurricane Ivans and a few other little storms between there. But the internet was not so popular. Um, and so we have more camaraderie right now for this hurricane. We have, in those hurricane, people were just looking from the government to help and other charitable organization. But the YouTube fraternity came out. I saw colors. I saw the fishing, the Camerons from Old Harbor Bay. Everybody, all the YouTubers, I saw, they just came out and they gave an helping hand. I saw the church, I saw the Adventist church in Jamaica reaching out to help people, putting on back some people's roof, stuff like those. Just tell you that humanity is not all lost. There are still people with kind hearts out there wanting to help fellow Jamaicans. And so I am also appealing to some of our Jamaicans who they're getting help, but they never become satisfied, and they're not appreciative of the little that they're receiving. They want more, and there are some people who did not sustain any damage, but they want more. Let us not do that. Let us be cognizant of the fact that those who are totally destroyed, that it would be better for us to help those people than people who never got any damage and they want the same help that you're giving to somebody who had total devastation. Let us be kind hearted and let us remember that we're to put other people sometimes in front of us because there are some people who really, really, really don't know where to pick up the pieces because they were totally destroyed. And remember that the relief is going to focus more on those people while we try to help, or the entire Jamaica try to help others who just need some water, some food, some clothes. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. I want to say a shout out to CBC for this video, for capturing this video. Thank you so, so, so much. Bye. Thank you guys. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe as we grow this channel together. Bye.